accidental nature of opportunities that impel us to break away. Maybe I was supposed to put my job way back. Oh, goodness. So, surrendering to the visitation. Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Sabian images, pictographs, stories of astrology. We're on Taurus Scorpio 2 today, an unusually magical, mystical degree. Very exciting. I'm going to start with the stones today, but first I just want to say hello, welcome new subscribers, welcome back longtime friends. Let's get to it. There are two stones for Taurus today. One is Electrum, and there was very little information about Electrum. It's mentioned in the Bible. It is the material that the earliest coins were minted of. It's an amalgamation of gold and silver. There's platinum, there's trace amounts of copper, and then some other materials, but it's sometimes called green gold, and it's mentioned in Ezekiel's vision. Very, very interesting. I went down on a little bit of an excursion checking out Ezekiel's vision with this. The word magical comes up quite often with Electrum, and one of the explanations is that when you combine different metals like gold, silver, platinum, you combine their powers, and therefore it's intensified. So an intensified power. It was used to detect poison back when that was a major issue. Cups were made of it, and when a drink was poured in it, if it was poison, there was a chemical reaction and it would change its appearance and it could be detected. So that's one way that it has been used. It is said to have been found in land that was unusually magical. I don't know what that means, but the word magic comes up a lot with Electrum. Very interesting. If you have more information about Electrum, we would love to hear about it. The other stone is Fulgurite. It's F as in Francis, Ulgurite. Also very, very interesting. It's fossilized lightning. It's when quartz sand is hit by lightning. It creates fulgurite. It activates the kundalini, arouses creativity and sexuality and your inner power. An initiator of spiritual transformation. It grounds the light body and manifesting one's higher purpose through channeling divine energy into the world. It speaks to divination, psychic powers, creativity, and manifestation. The shape of fulgurite mimics the path of lightning. Both very interesting. Let's take a look at Scorpio. Star ruby is the gemstone for Scorpio 2. It is also extremely powerful and supportive for those inclined to self-harm or self-neglect. It helps you overcome sexual dysfunction or trauma of abuse of any sort. It helps you in overcoming any adversity. It also has strong healing and magical energies. It helps you recognize and release suppressed anger. It is a strong amplifier of your fortitude and inner resources. It helps you be more self-confident. It increases your mental power. So it also has the properties of ruby in general, but additional properties based on the star. And the star reminded me of a lightning strike. So a strong theme about electricity, lightning striking. The symbols for Scorpio. A delicate bottle of perfume lies broken, releasing its fragrance. A lighthouse is moved inland. A large, stately bronze horse. A crystal shatters, releasing a cloud of dreams and memories. A spiritual leader carrying out a solemn public ritual which raises the vibration of the populace. This is the second step in this phase. It is a strong contrast to the first. The first one is you're born, it's all about nature and the mountains, crystal clear water just naturally cleansing and carrying you where you're going. This one is reminding us of memories, strong nostalgic properties here. Also scents and smells, very, very strong. Things breaking open. The lighthouse moving inland is the light is within. So the first degree is about outward force, things being out in nature. This one is swinging us back inward, messages coming from within. The overarching theme here is to surrender and to be flexible. With the tenacity that comes with Scorpio and Taurus, stubbornness can be a two-edged sword, and we need to remember that, is that yes, having the fortitude to forge ahead no matter what, for what we want, is a wonderful thing, but if we're totally inflexible, we can break. Things can break open. So let's take a look at Taurus. An electrical storm illuminates the heavens and the forests. A saint's bones have turned to pure gold. Sheet lightning flickering in soft, shifting colors. A seer on a ship who has the ability to accurately guide it. Wilting flowers form a graceful pattern in a vase. So electricity is a major theme for Taurus. And a key word is the visitation. So inward, powerful activity that can strike like lightning, like Kundalini awakenings, that type of force. Alchemy is what came to mind when I was going through this information today. A strong alchemical feel to this link. Our thoughts are always important, but on this degree, I'm getting the sense with the stones and the themes that they can take on the form of an electrical storm. And I'm going to share a personal thing that happened to me because I'm reminded of it here. I used to take phone calls, customer service phone calls by phone, and so I would work on my computer and I would have a headset on. Well, one day there was this really strong storm brewing. I mean, it was like right on us, and almost to the point where it was getting more and more difficult to hear on the phone because it was so strong. And I don't remember the circumstances of why I got so frustrated that day, but I did. And of course, you have to keep your composure when you're talking with someone, a customer. So in between one of the phone calls, I had this massive outburst, and it was with such a force. And right at the same moment, a lightning struck. It struck the house, and I felt it come through my headset. It was that strong, and it took my computer out. So be careful around electricity today. Be careful around glass. Things can shatter easily on this axis, and it can come from you. It can come from electrical forces within you. I cannot prove what happened, but I know that we had a direct hit, and I know that I was incredibly angry. So I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. Was it the storm that was brewing and I felt it and it made me angry? Was it my anger, that drew it to me? I'm not really sure, but I know they came together that day, and it took my computer out. Thankfully, that was all that happened. Computers can be replaced. Today, I don't even know what I was thinking about, but I was blowing my hair dry, and something happened with the blow dryer. It's still working, but high gear is no longer high gear anymore. It's said, somewhere in between. So just be really careful around electricity today. If you've had any experiences like that, please leave a comment. If you have any thoughts on Ezekiel's vision or Electrum, any of these star rubies, we'd love to hear it. Any dreams specifically connected to this? If this axis is strong in your birth chart, if you have any information you want to share with us, we'd love to hear it. Revelations from spirit can be really strong, not just like Kundalini awakenings, but what comes from it. How are we, things that transform us, things that are meant to try to transform us, and they may come in the form of accidents. So be careful today. This is a day when our thoughts are strong, but accidents that happen can transform us. Lightning is a strong theme here. Visions can be strong. Visions from spirit, dreams. Today and tonight, really pay attention. Even though we're moving into a new realm, there are remnants of the past, and they can come in different ways, but memories may be strong nostalgic energy here. Accidental nature of opportunities that impel us to break away. Maybe I was supposed to put my job way back. Oh, goodness. So, surrendering to the visitation. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Give me a like if you're enjoying this content. Subscribe for more. And until next time, take care.